Hi, I'm Moses Echodo and welcome to Unilever Sports. Yet another segment where we discuss the different sporting events that are around the world. However, today the major focus is going to be on Real Madrid, a team that has brought some big names during this transfer window. Just when the transfer window did open, went in to sign Luka Jovic from Frankfurt. They went and brought in Eden Hazard from Chelsea, and then of course we saw Rodrigo as well being unveiled. We saw Falan Mendy, the left back, also being unveiled, and still they are looking at bringing in more reinforcements. However, the reinforcements have not really reflected well for them in the pre-season trainings, friendlies rather, and we've seen them struggling. Really, they have not won any single game in this transfer in this season, because the first game they played against Bayern Munich, they lost by 3-1, and then they drew 2-1 against Arsenal, where they eventually won by 3-2 in the penalty shootout. But again, you could see the performance on the pitch was really very shaky. And then of course also you look at Atletico, 3-7 trampling down in the USA, a massive loss for Real Madrid, something that they are not accustomed to, and probably we could have allowed it to the fact that most of the players are still trying to get into the rhythm for or the style of play for that is Zinedine Zidane. And then of course they lost yesterday, that is to Tottenham Hotspur in the Audi Cup down in Germany. So we look at some of the things and we think to ourselves, what could really be the problem at the Santiago Bernabeu? I think it comes down to so many factors, but some of them are still the in-house wrangles that happen, because you have Zinedine Zidane who does not want to work with Gareth Bale. He doesn't work with James Rodriguez, two of the brilliant wingers in there. But also now they have been hit with a massive number of injuries. They have people out with an injury. You have Luka Jovic out with an injury. You have Falan Mendy out with an injury as well, and then of course Marco Asensio could potentially miss the entire season or 9 months of the season. So many things have happened at Real Madrid, but with all the new signings, they also have so many injuries that could potentially not be able to give them a perfect start to the season. Of course, Sergio Ramos did come out and say that it is too early to judge the team because it's just friendlies. However, it is not just friendlies. It is they are playing against some of the best teams in European football. You're playing against Atletico Madrid, one of your biggest competitors in La Liga. You played against Arsenal. Of course, you can write off Arsenal. Sorry for the Arsenal fans, but you can write off Arsenal. They have not really been that team that you could look at and say, they can run beat up on a big team. However, they put up a good performance, because the Arsenal we've been seeing in the preseason is not the Arsenal that most of us are used to, and probably they will be hoping that they can continue with that kind of performance in there. Of course, the other thing that we will look at is we look at how they played against Atletico Madrid. You look at how they played against Bayern Munich. Lackluster performances. There was so much slow pace in the game. Against Tottenham Hotspur, you could see that they were struggling to put together a number of passes. At one point, it was hard to see Real Madrid putting together more than 5 passes in the game, and I think that is something that they need to work on. Of course, in the second half of the game, they did come out and show that they can actually play. And again, it took Zinedine Zidane taking off the first team and then bringing on the younger players who really showed that they really want this. So there are so many things that Zinedine Zidane needs to work out. He needs to work out the formation for his defense, who is going to choose to play in that defense. Of course, the pairing of Rafael Varane and that is Sergio Ramos has worked for so many years, and they have been the pairing that have also won the 3 Champions League titles. Then of course you look at on the sidelines you have that is Carvajal and of course Marcelo, those in that defensive setup. So you're thinking probably these are players that should be able to understand themselves, put up a good defensive setup, understand each other, know when to move forward and when not to move forward, when to put up a high line and when not to put up a high line. However, they are still making some rookie mistakes during the preseason, and probably that's something that Zinedine Zidane will try to work on when the Audi Cup gets done, and then as they plan for that is the Spanish La Liga that will be opening, that will be getting started in the middle of August. And then of course you look at up front, probably you think to yourself, Eden Hazard is just getting into this team and trying to understand, and is filling in big shoes that were left by Cristiano Ronaldo. But again, we all know that Eden Hazard came from Chelsea when he was one of the best players down in Chelsea, and you're thinking that he should be able, to put up a good performance. He should be able, to contain the pressure that will be thrown at him any time in the season. So we don't expect the issues of filling in big shoes being one of the reasons. And up front, I'm really struggling to see how Eden Hazard is going to play alongside Benzema, because while Benzema, for all the goodness that he is, he's also one of the most versatile people. Probably will need to see much more of that is Rodrigo and that is Vinicius Jr., because whenever they get on the pitch, they seem to be more of players who are so much happy to play. They show so much desire, they attack, they dribble, create so many goal scoring opportunities. In the middle of the park is where the biggest worry will be. Can Toni Kroos and Luka Modric get the goods for Real Madrid, or is it a case where Real Madrid need to dig deep into their pockets and actually do go out to get that is Paul Pogba, who they have been eyeing for so long? Because you look at how Barcelona have been strengthening that department of looking for the goals, and so you have to worry for them. And you're thinking that if Barcelona do get Neymar, who was able to help in that trio in the Champions League run, probably Barcelona could be a little bit more stronger and more organized than already Madrid is, because Madrid just seem with all about 7 players that they have brought into this team, they'll be looking at the biggest struggle that they'll be having is how best they can put them together into this league and get the results for them, while Barcelona is just about adding these new players into the different puzzle pieces that have been missing. So that is something that Real Madrid will need to look at. But of course, there's so many things that are happening. We hope that Real Madrid can actually start playing together as a unit, and then can find tactics that he can utilize to be able to start winning before the preseason ends and the La Liga starts. And that is something that they really need to work on as early as possible, because the team that they have, everyone is looking at them as a team that should be able to win the Champions League, but also to go ahead and win La Liga. For Real Madrid, La Liga is a huge priority, because they have not yet won the La Liga in quite some time, and Real Madrid fans will want to be able to win the local league, because they feel that they have won the Champions League for quite a number of time, and the difference between them and the chasing pack is quite huge. And so right now the focus should be on La Liga. But again, Zinedine Zidane will be the man that will be left with the responsibility of channeling this team. He just needs to either let go of Gareth Bale for the free and ban join China, or they get rid of him and sell him, or Zinedine Zidane and Gareth Bale will have a sit down and discuss their personal issues together with James Rodriguez, because James Rodriguez for me has been one of those players that have been unlucky for Real Madrid, because they have so much potential but they're not being utilized by the club. Again, there's so much happening, so much to talk about, but I'll keep it at that for today. Me, Moses Echodo, and the entire News Liver team was saying thank you so much. Do not forget to click the subscribe button and leave a comment for us. From me, the team is back. Bye.